We're going over Krispy Kreme donuts. So Luca, why don't you show them what kind of donut you got?
Why don't you tell them what kind of donut I got? Because I forgot what
Strawberry shortcake, I think. Strawberry shortcake.
And it's just a basic glazed.
I have the basic glazed. I have a couple. I'm gonna eat actually probably like 3 or 4 of these things. But so, all right. What did you do? Do you have a review yet for Krispy Kreme?
Yeah.
So
Actually, I was a bit disappointed.
Oh, why?
Because I haven't had Krispy Kremes in I was gonna say years, but I remember they brought it into work the other day. So it's been a while, and I just remember it being a lot more like soft and fresh, and mine was not. And I don't know how yours are, but
Well,
the dough wasn't.
mine there's so much sugar in there that I can't help but like it. Like it's like
Yeah.
crack, you know. It's like crack cocaine, just
Yeah.
boom, you know. So I mean, I love sugar. I'm probably gonna get diabetes when I'm older. I'll probably lose a leg, all that good stuff, you know.
Goals.
But I love sugar. So I'm still kind of trying to figure out what my score would be. But
So I can tell you, I liked what donut did I have?
strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, so I thought like the way they put that together was interesting. The whipped cream on top was garbage, in my opinion.
Was it?
Yeah, it was too. It's like the difference between buying chocolate chip cookies at a store and then buying them fresh.
Mhm, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's like it's
definitely
too
processed, yeah.
processed,
Yeah,
a lot of preservatives. It's not that good in my opinion. I know Krispy Kreme's is obviously they're popular, they're famous, they're successful, so people love them. Not me, but people. But no, it was an interesting donut. I enjoyed what they put together, but
Mhm.
again, the whipped cream was processed, the jelly was meh. They put some strawberry jelly on top,
Mhm.
and the dough, it just didn't taste fresh to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. So what would you give it then? 1 out of 10.
So that's the hard part, because I remember like eating the original glazed donuts, and they were a lot better.
Yeah. No, I think that's their best
very
one. Yeah.
soft and very like
There's one in there if you want it.
tender. I was looking at it.
You should take a bite. Maybe it'll change your opinion.
Okay, let me do that, and then you can go first.
Okay, so I mean, I really like that it's super sweet, but it definitely has the processed part of it. You can tell it's not made with love. So there's I do like that it's sweet. I like the sugar because I have a sweet tooth. I don't like that it's processed. The texture I like it's kind of like a very it's not like a heavy donut, you know. And again, I had the glazed. I have glazed with chocolate on top, and then I had a like a pink sprinkled strawberry kind of thing. But they're it's kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like French crullers. It's almost like eating a cloud. I don't know. It's not heavy. So I'll just say that. So I generally enjoyed it, but it doesn't reach donuttery. It doesn't reach Duck Donuts. Doesn't reach what's the one Sidecar. Those are really good. You know. So I'm gonna say a 7. I'm gonna say a 7 because I generally like it. I like the sugar, but I don't think it's nothing. It's processed as hell and it's nothing special.
I feel like if you gave him a spoon of sugar, he would give it.
I
7.
would. I would. 'Cause I love sugar, man. I mean, it's really good.
So, from the first donut, I was about to give it a 4.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just based on the dough, it was all based. Like, I mean, I talk about the toppings too, but like, again, I don't know how fresh this was. Maybe you went to the wrong Krispy Kremes where somebody's being lazy and they're not throwing out the old donuts or something. We never know. I guess we just hope for the best and hopefully they're fresh. But it didn't taste fresh to me at all.
No, not at all. No.
The glazed was a lot better, but it also didn't taste very fresh. I
For,
don't know.
for me, the glaze I actually like the glaze a lot, and then everything else is kind of subpar below that. So it's almost like
Spoonful of sugar.
yeah. I mean, I like sugar, so. But I mean, I think the glaze is a lot better than the other donuts. Like the other donuts are definitely a step down, but I'd still probably give it a 7. You know.
Yeah. So no, the glaze kind of redeems it, but I miss the days where you could go to I think they took it out of the Krispy Kremes that's near my place, but they used to make them fresh there, and you can watch it like through the glass.
Oh, really?
Like, because it's all machine made. So I mean, up to a certain point, and I'm sure people do crap, but then they put it in. it bakes it, it fries it, whatever it does. It flops onto a like grid.
They have a
and then,
little
like,
conveyor
the
belt and all that
sugar
stuff. Yeah.
gets frosted on there. And then of course you get to eat it fresh, and that was amazing.
You know.
So if whenever they're fresh, it doesn't have to be piping hot usually. And from my experience, if it's fresh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the glazed
Fresh. We're good.
fresh, I would give it like a good 7 or 8.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if you can have it that way. But overall, I would give this a 6.
Okay.
I would give Krispy Kremes a 6.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah, I think I am a little biased with donuts. I just love most donuts. There's not many I don't like. So
Well, I mean, it's like drugs. You know, sugar
Yeah.
is pretty much a drug.
yeah, yeah.
So as long as they put enough of it, you're good.
I'm an addict. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. It's
So
okay.
all right, so we have a 6.5 for Krispy Kreme,
Man, look at you doing math. Way faster than last week.
and that was that's true. So this is actually our lowest one, I think.
Yeah.
It is. So would you? So even though it's a 6.5, would you recommend it or not recommend it?
It depends. I mean, so it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot more. People like chains because it's consistent usually, right? You can get it anywhere and it's always the same. Whereas your mom and pop's donuts, it's gonna be different at each location. If you can go and have a fresh, glazed or fresh, really, I'm assuming anything fresh there would be good. But the fresh glaze, and especially if you can watch it being made, I'd recommend it. It's a recommended experience. Whether or not you go back there.
Fresh. I mean, fresh is it's always gonna be good fresh. I'm kind of neutral. I'm not sure I'd recommend it or not recommend it. So I'm just gonna be neutral on it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I recommend everybody try it.
And maybe once. Well, you can,
But
yeah.
you know, if you're in an area with a limited time and there's Krispy Kremes or Sidecar, I'd go Sidecar.
Oh yeah. Well, it's kind of like we did the Starbucks donut review, and like I wouldn't recommend that one, but I'd say it's it's worth trying probably.
If we went on a field trip and we stopped by a Starbucks, you would for sure buy.
I
the
would,
donuts.
but I'm saying I'm not sure I'd say, hey, you should go try out this Starbucks donut.
Yeah.
Like it's not that great,
Yeah.
Kinda
I
like
mean, you're already there at Starbucks, but don't.
Yeah. So, all right. So yeah, 6.5. Anything else to add to that one?
No, I'm
All
happy
right.
with it. My 6 and
All
your
right.
7.
Yeah. So Donut Therapy gives Krispy Kreme donuts a 6.5.